Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Level Up series. This is episode 37 and we've got something pretty big for today's episode. So this is actually a project bigger than what I did back in, I believe, episode 30. Yeah, episode 30. So back then I had, this is going to spoil a little what I've done recently, but I remade this on the other side, but today we're doing something pretty big. So if you haven't seen the one stream, some things are different. Plus, off camera I did some other things, but on this side, this was all on stream. I did this whole block display, and I mirrored it on the other side. So that was during a stream. That was actually on the first of the year. So stream is still out there if you did miss it, if you wanted to catch that. So, yeah. Well, we'll talk about that in a moment. That's going to be something else. But, yeah, 4 quadrants. I'm beginning these first 2 in this episode. I plan on actually finishing them. It's actually not too much left to do, because I've done all the terraforming. There's just actually putting the foliage and something else I'll mention in a little bit. So let me get down there and I will show you what I will be doing first. Alright, so here we are. I have set up this little platform here. This is where I'm going to be rebuilding a jungle temple, or jungle pyramid, whichever you would like to call it. I think it's officially called a jungle pyramid, but I've got everything I need here. Just checking over things quickly. Yep, I should have everything. So, let us get started. Alright, so here we are. Now, I miscalculated a little bit how tall this thing was, and the fact that up here is technically the entrance, and all of the rest of it should kind of be beneath the ground. I missed that part. So, I did a very shoddy job at making the terrain go up, so it works. My bad. But I put some torches around here just so it's not spawning a ton of mobs. But let's try this. That should have done it. Or maybe I need to do this again. Let's see. There we go. So there's the chest down there. So it does work. Oops. Now does that leave a block there? No. Whatever. It worked at some point. Oh yeah, and there's these. I could put arrows in these at some point. Also, I put some vines around. Just have to wait for them to grow. And I'll likely put treasures in here, but we'll see. So that's really it. It's a small structure. It's not very big at all. But, I mean, I could have easily done that off camera, but I didn't want to. I wanted to not have a time lapse of it, but it took a little longer than I expected. Because the little art thing I used to base it off of wasn't so accurate in some things. So that slowed me down. But let's see. Next, it's a real easy part. It's just to plant a whole bunch of the spruce trees on the side. Right. I didn't explain all of the quadrants yet. I might have earlier, but anyway. We got the jungle here, of course. We got the taiga. I have a good way of getting a lot of snow here. So, look forward to that. There's the desert, and then on the other side there's the plains. Now in the plains, I plan on making a village, which means I'm going to get villagers. But that's going to take a little bit longer because I need to get the villagers here, and I'm working on the railway that's going to get here, so in not too long, you should see that. So, yeah. Real quick, I'm just gonna go right through and do all these. Alright, so this is complete. At least all the trees, and I put some grass here and there because I wanted it to be a little bit more exciting. Also, about this, I have to tear up all of the grass and then put down blocks underneath to put the sand on top of for the desert part. So that's why there's a mass of this around here. So I used netherrack for a little while because I had a whole bunch, and then I've been using jungle planks because I tore down all the trees over there and I had a good amount. So here and there I'll be going. I've been trying to repurpose all the grass because I don't want to have to get more. I got so much, and it's kind of a pain to go and get a lot more, so I've just been trying to reuse it. So on to the snow. So this can end really badly because if it decides to just start raining shortly after I put all these guys down here, that's bad because they'll all die, and then I'll have to make a whole bunch more of them. But I have these fences here on each side, over there as well, to keep them in the pen. So this is how I'm going to get snow around. As you can see, they leave a path. So I'm going to very quickly go around and put a whole bunch more down. Alright, so they're all down, and I'm hoping this works nicely. I think it's pretty awesome that they can do this. So, hopefully, while I'm working on the next part, it doesn't rain, and they're able to successfully go around. Now, I'm worried that they're going to try to go in the water, because I think they'll just die. It makes sense, they'll just melt. But I'm hoping they don't go in the water. I don't know if their pathfinding will prevent them from doing that, or they'll just go right in and die. I'd hope not. But hopefully I can come back to this later and not have it rain, and they'll be alive and a lot of snow around. Oops. Anyway, on to the next part, the jungle. So I gotta do all the foliage of this. This thing is gonna be big. So I gotta put the two sizes of the trees, and then there's also the shrubs and ferns and grass that goes around, which that's gonna be the longest part here. So sit tight, because you're in store for a very short few minutes for you, because this is gonna be a quick time lapse. But for me, it's gonna be a while. So yeah, sit tight and enjoy. Alright, so here we are. Finally, these two segments are done. And it's looking pretty packed. There's a lot of foliage. Now, here and there I might try to add more of these ground shrubs. But it took a ton of leaves. So, yeah. I think it looks pretty cool. I love the fact that there's the jungle temple in there. Or the jungle pyramid. I gotta remember that's what it's actually called. And I think, in addition to all the recent things I've done, it's really coming together. It's looking pretty imposing already. Of course, snow's taking a while, and I have to try to not go around here at night because when creepers spawn, the snow golems will try to shoot them or something. Maybe they accidentally do it, and the creepers will just blow them up. So, not good, because there was a hole over there. And I had to patch it up, so not very good. However, I think right now things are looking pretty good. I just gotta let them do their snowing thing a little more, and then that's really it. Yeah, at least for this half of the structure. Yeah, I can't say next episode. In the future, well, the next few episodes, I should be working on this. This part over here shouldn't be too hard. It's just the whole desert thing. Oh boy. That's going to be fun. I got like a third of the grass removed. I got to get the rest removed and then put the layers in. It's going to be a real treat. And I'm going to put a desert pyramid in there. Maybe some other stuff. Then I got to get the village over here. Get the villagers. So, yeah, look forward to that. That's going to be awesome. This place is coming together. I think it's awesome. It's going to be so cool. I'm glad I started this, and I'm glad I expanded this. Also, I'm glad this river is going through here. I think it's going to look awesome. Ooh. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy as much as I did. Yeah. Hopefully I can catch you guys in the next one, and bye-bye.